Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some gameplay of the brand new quad launcher coming into Battle Royale. I've got two different quad launchers with me right now. We're going to be going over all the stats, what we can expect from the quad launcher when it drops, most likely tomorrow in the evening, and talking a little bit about how you can actually use this in Battle Royale and the differences between it in Battle Royale and Save the World that we can most likely expect. Anyway, let me show you guys some gameplay of the quad launcher. It's going to be absolutely awesome. It's one of my favourite weapons in Save the World at the minute. I've been using it for throughout this mission, really. I've been trying it out and stuff, and it's a pretty cool weapon. So let's pop straight into this mission, ride the lightning, find some husks, and take them on with the quad launcher itself. So it's an absolute awesome weapon. The stats on it, we'll take a little look at them in a minute. Obviously the stats on Save the World are going to be different from the stats on Battle Royale, but that is not too much to worry about. So the quad launcher itself is an awesome weapon and definitely will have to go up there on the top Battle Royale weapons, and I actually have a feeling it potentially could even get taken out of Battle Royale. So if you use one that's a little bit overpowered, you can see that the quad launcher does fire damage, this one does here, and it leaves fire on the floor and deals damage over time. Now in Battle Royale, that will not be the case with this. The quad launcher will not be doing fire damage, it'll simply just explode, a little bit like the normal rocket launcher, but you never know, the fire damage could be added in, but I really do highly doubt that the element will be added in to the Battle Royale. I'm pretty sure the element is just built in with it, and obviously in Battle Royale we're probably not going to have that element on it, so it's probably not going to leave any fire damage on the floor in Battle Royale, and it's just going to do damage straight away as soon as it explodes. But if you watch the fire rate of this weapon, you'll see that I can fire it pretty quick. Once we find a big army of husks, I'll show off the fire rate for you guys. So here we go, we've got a bunch of husks here, we've got one. So the fire rate isn't super, it's actually quite slow, and I have a feeling when Battle Royale drops, you'll see that the fire rate will most likely increase nicely, which should be pretty awesome. So I'm expecting the fire rate to definitely increase a lot, and Daftboss, if you'd like to craft me another one, because my one's going to run out soon, that'd be awesome if you can afford to do that, my friend. But yeah, these are absolutely awesome, these are like amazing. I do really like them, and I think definitely, oh wow, he's crafted a few. He's got a few quad launches there for the gameplay, so that's awesome. But yeah, I do really like these quad launchers. Let's just see what else we've got here on the stats. So if you take a little look at the stats of the quad launcher, the main stats you've got is damage 487. That's not going to be the case in Battle Royale, but the things you want to focus on here is the magazine size. You've got a total of 4, you've got a range of 512, durability, which isn't going to be key at all, ammo cost 1, and then a few other things. Reload time 3.5, you can probably see that being about the same, and you can also see the fire rate being 0.75, which is 1 shot per second. So it's pretty awesome. We are using the weaker one at the moment, just showing you guys exactly how fast it fires. But if we reload this fully, let's see how fast we can quickly fire all 4 of these. So there goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all 4 just firing off like that. It's pretty quick, it's not super, but it'll do the job, I reckon. Thank you very much, Daftboss, again for another craft there. We've got absolute tons of them now. We're probably not going to get through them in this video, but they're a cool weapon, and we'll go and see if we can go and get Lars's fans. So give me what you think of what it's going to be like. I'd like to know if it's going to actually stay in the mod. I don't need any more, Daftboss, I'm alright, my friend. I've got like 6 or 7 now. But I reckon personally that in the actual game itself, when it comes to the quad launcher, it's probably going to get taken out of the game if it's too overpowered. So yeah, here we are defending Lars's van. We've got my nice little quad launcher here. Awesome weapon. I definitely think it's going to be pretty overpowered. You can see here, it just one-shots these. These ones get absolutely wrecked by it. But what's really awesome, if we can start this mission up, once the mission's started up, we'll be ready to show off the quad launcher even more. So if you'd like to start it up, if you guys have got any blue glow, we'll be ready to go. So we can probably see Epic Games taking out the quad launcher by the end of maybe like week 5 or something if it is too overpowered. We've seen a few weapons be added in, and we know that the quad launcher does get removed sometimes, so we can possibly see it getting removed. When I say that we know that it's going to get removed, I mean by other explosive weapons. Obviously the guided missile got removed, and there's a lot of other weapons in the past that get added in and they maybe get taken down or like get reduced on stats straight away. So here we are, we've got an army of husks charging at us right now. This is when we can show off the quad launcher. This is going to be pretty awesome to see how well it does against these. You can see here the quad launcher is ripping apart these husks, and this is hopefully how it's going to perform in Battle Royale. What's really exciting about this is you don't have to reload it. Now I believe that the quad launcher is going to feel just like the RPG does without a reload, but surely the damage has got to be less than the RPG, because obviously it's going to be pretty overpowered if that is the case. Now do consider that the quad launcher itself could potentially actually end up being one of the best weapons in Battle Royale if the weapon damage is too high. You can see me here, I'm using some power 20 ones. These aren't going to kill the husk straight away, but it's all about demonstrating the weapon. So I think they're awesome. They definitely are going to have a good chance of being up there with the top weapons, but we don't know. We'll have to see exactly how it's going to perform. I personally believe that maybe if this weapon is going to fire rather than like one mag at a time, like one bullet at a time, one explosive, it could actually fire all 4 at once and kind of like split off. Now that would be pretty cool. The weapon itself does remind me of the Valkyrie from Black Ops 1. If you guys have played Black Ops 1, it's an old game that I used to play. Don't think I ever covered it on my channel, but it's a very old game. I played it when it was first released, and I do believe that the quad launcher itself does feel very similar to the Valkyrie, apart from you don't actually control it. And I'm pretty sure with the Valkyrie you do control it, so that's not obviously like that. Or is it the Valkyrie? I don't know. There's a weapon in Black Ops 1 that you get from a supply crate. If you guys can remember which one it is, you drop down a care package and you get either a death machine, a machine like what they call the miniguns, or you get this like rocket launcher. I'm pretty sure it's either called Valkyrie or something else. I can't remember the exact name for it, but I know pretty sure you don't actually control it. I think the Valkyrie's a different one. But they look very similar, and they basically are a quad launcher. It just fires 4 bullets at once. I don't want to use that 130 weapon, so I don't know why it keeps suggesting that. But we are doing pretty well here with these quad launchers. We may as well pick up these ones that Daft Busters dropped here, because we're going through these pretty quickly. But these guys with the shields are getting absolutely wrecked by the quad launcher. Even the low levelish quad launchers, we are chomping through these pretty quickly, which looks ridiculously daft. But we're just trying to show off as much gameplay as we can with this quad launcher. You can see me absolutely wrecking through these husks right now. This is absolutely insane. So hopefully when Battle Royale drops, we're going to see this quad launcher rip apart most of the people online. And I've said that a few times, but that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it might counter building as well, because building at this moment in time is very unfair for the newcomers to the game, and maybe the quad launcher could be a huge advantage for newer players, especially in 50-50, but depending on how overpowered it is, it's probably going to get removed. If it is like the RPG, but you don't have to like reload, it's going to be a super weapon, and it'll probably only come in a legendary variant. I can't imagine it coming in an epic, but you never know. But depending on the damage, say the damage is only 75 for it, or maybe 80 or something, it's going to take a total of 3 rockets to kill someone with full shield. So then again, it might not be too overpowered. It would be interesting to see if all rockets fire at the same time. Let's try and do that actually. Let's see if we can fire 3 like by switching through them like this. That'd be a pretty interesting concept if we can do that. So yeah, I think we need some more blue glow on the balloon. We'll be set to go. Yeah, defend the van. 3 more minutes left to defend this van. And we'll be ready to finish this one up. But this is absolutely awesome. I can't believe that this quad launcher is so overpowered. So let's see if this actually works. It doesn't actually work. It's switching between them fast enough. It's not the best. But again, in Battle Royale, imagine if it fires all 4 of these at once. It would be absolutely insane. Do consider though that the fire will not remain on the floor in Battle Royale. You can definitely see that the fire will not be there. Well, you don't know exactly, but I believe Fortnite will probably bring like a flamethrower in the future. So we're not going to see the quad launcher doing the element effect of fire in Battle Royale. You can probably expect the quad launcher to reappear in the store, maybe on Save the World as well, for a limited time only, for people who will be interested in buying it. For Save the World players interested about the quad launcher, it's a cool weapon. It's not the best rocket launcher in Save the World. My personal favourite one would probably go to this one here, the Noble launcher, the one that I use all the time. That reminds me of kind of like an elimination wave. You kind of fire it, it fires a huge wave towards the zombies and wipes them all out. It's probably the best because it also shoots through walls. So that's the one I'd recommend getting if you do have the opportunity to craft a rocket launcher, or maybe your friend has it. Other than that, the Noble launcher definitely comes up there for the top one. This one, the quad launcher, I probably wouldn't use this unless I was making a video on it like this now. It's a cool weapon. I have been using it before the video, just trying it out and stuff. But after using it in this mission, I know I'm using it a bit excessively, and it's probably not the best thing to do, use these weapons like excessively all the time. But it's fun. I enjoy just playing it and just trying it out, and it works pretty well. I know I'm just wasting them quite a bit, which probably isn't the best thing you want to be doing on Save the World, but it works out pretty well, and we're just wrecking zombies completely. We've also got the minigun as well, which we can deploy here for you guys. So let me get this deployed. There we go. The classic minigun on Skull Trooper there. Absolutely ripping through some of these husks. I'm not the super power level though on this account because it is quite a low level hero. So obviously my power level is the same, but my hero is a pretty low level hero, so I haven't got the best power of like abilities and stuff like that, so I thought I didn't do too much damage. But I was just using the Skull Trooper to demonstrate because it's a cool skin, and potentially we could see it returning for the Halloween event as well, which would be interesting to see if Epic Games were to add in the Skull Trooper again for Halloween. We can't 100% confirm it, we never know. Epic Games have teased it with the emblem, as you guys know, but potentially it probably will return. We just don't know exactly if it's 100% confirmed for returning into Fortnite itself. So we'll have to see exactly what's going on with that. Epic Games may return it, they may not. We'll just have to see. I do hope it does return, and I don't, because the OG the rep from it is just going to completely disappear, guys. You guys are going to be like, no, all the people that currently own it. But if it does appear in the store, and maybe people maybe there's like a secret code you have to type in, or only certain people have access to it or something, I think that'd be pretty cool. But we don't know exactly how Epic Games are going to do it. We can't kind of judge that, so we'll just have to wait and see, really. We just don't know if the Skull Trooper is going to return or not. And if it does, it'll definitely lose its rating. I personally won't be buying it, and I said that in the Skull Trooper video I made. I just thought it's not the best looking skin. Yes, it's got that rare status on it, but that's soon going to die. That rare thing, if it drops in the store, just like it did to Red Knight, will die. However, Red Knight is a pretty cool looking skin. I'm not saying Skull Trooper is a bad looking skin. There are worse skins out there that I probably wouldn't cop. But to me, Skull Trooper is just not one that I want. I think I'll definitely buy, I don't know. It's playing with it now, actually looking at it from behind. It does look pretty cool, but it's not one that I'd be interested in buying. I've played with it in Save the World, so I kind of got used to it. I don't really need it in Battle Royale, but I guess if I've got some spare V-Bucks, I may end up buying the Skull Trooper. But for now, I'm probably not going to buy the Skull Trooper, because I just don't think it's very necessary to buy the Skull Trooper if I'm not going to buy it. But if I do buy it, it will be pretty cool, and we'll have to see exactly if I like it or not. But playing with it in Save the World is not like a skin that I'm going to guarantee purchase, because it just doesn't get that feeling for me. But here we are defending my friend Lars's fan. I can't wait for a new LTM to drop. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you are new to the channel, do stick around for more daily Fortnite content. I want to thank Daftbus and you stupid Triad for helping me out with this one. Triad there was actually in one of my streams, and he was the person who actually went to the motel in that stream with the bouncy lake the first time it appeared. So if you guys remember that, that's where he came from. If you've made it all the way to the end of this video, comment down below, try hard to tell me if you've made it right to the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And once again, this is postboxpat signing out.